want to take the stress out of doing your taxes. The deadline to get them done is looming now, but we have an expert this morning that has tips to ease your apprehension. Joining me now is financial expert Nicole Lappin. Nicole, great to have you here today. Everybody is a little bit worried when it comes to tax season. So how do we make sure that we properly are prepared to file?
I totally get it, Heather. I know that all of the paperwork can be so overwhelming, and especially if you have procrastinated until the very last minute, which a lot of folks have. It is a-okay. You still have time to file your taxes, of course, but you got to get moving. So here's a quick checklist on the stuff you need to gather, and I think of it as the 3 I's: info, income, and investments. I love alliteration. It just makes it easier to remember. So the first thing is gather all of your personal info for yourself and anyone else you might be filing with or claiming as a dependent. The next thing is you want to gather all of the forms. So your W-2s, your 1099s, anything you received on student loans, mortgages, and medical expenses.
And some of the tax reform laws changing this year.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm sure you have seen the headlines, reported on the headlines, Heather, and it can be really overwhelming. A few I want to just highlight for you in case you missed them. The first is that the standard deduction doubled. So for single filers, it went from $6 grand to $12 grand. For married couples filing jointly, it went from $12 grand to $24 grand. Now, the second thing I want to highlight is the child tax credit. That doubled. So parents can receive $2,000 in tax credit for each qualifying dependent, and up to $1,400 of that credit is actually refundable, which means you could get that amount in the form of a refund, which is very cool. The third one is a brand new law gives filers a $500 tax credit for dependents over the age of 17 until the age of 24.
And a lot of people would have no idea that that money is out there for them to claim. So there's so many tax preparers out there. What should we look for when we need to file?
Yeah, I totally get that this is a personal decision too. So keeping value and ease of use top of mind is what I suggest. Hiring somebody to file your taxes does not mean they are going to be done more accurately. You can, and I think you should, DIY it. You can get the very same result, and filing with a reliable online service really empowers you to not only take control of your tax situation, but your entire financial situation. It's super easy. It's way more affordable, and you want to focus on finding a service that not only maximizes your tax breaks, but does not break the bank, because you don't want to be spending a ton of money on this process. You want to be focused, Heather, on getting the most back at the end of it in the form of a refund.
Well, this has helped a lot of people, so they can breathe a little bit of a sigh of relief. And if they are typically procrastinators, this will make them worry a little bit less about getting started. Where should we go for more information if they do want to file by themselves?
Yeah, I'm all about helping maximize your refund. So you can slay your taxes. I suggest taxslayer.com/Nicole. That is my special link, and that's where you get 50% off your e-file. It is your hard-earned money. Heather, you worked so hard last year. You're going to work hard this year too. You got to fight for your money back, because think about it. A refund is not free money. It is your money. So now is the time to fight for it.
Well, you've empowered us. Thanks so much for joining us this morning, Nicole.
Thank you.